Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to your dome. And we're to talk about common sense, and I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very fucking important. And these videos are not important to the general masses of asses. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page about common sense. And I try to keep it down and nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important and not important to liberals, libertarians, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Oof. Listener's discretion is advised. Listener's discretion is advised. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Now, I'm going to talk about a particular topic, about this particular type of individual here. Okay, right? I love studying psychology. I went to college for like about 2 years. But I'm an eccentric type of, you want to say, therapist. I don't really relate to a lot of people when they give labels. So I just ignore the trolls, you know. You can be highly educated and highly astute without going to universities and colleges because their books and texts always change all of the time. Even the medical records always change. So always the psychologicals, the MMIs, all those books, they change. They always alter and people put their own terminologies in it. All right. Since I said that, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. So I'm going to allow you to watch the video. Okay. Close this down here a little bit. And I'm going to attempt to justify his actions on sheer speculation. That's it. Let's begin.
Really, they just don't care anymore.
Your plan was you were going to force your way in.
No, the doorbell works better. She opened the door and let me in. I am a homicidal maniac.
Who killed Jennifer Fulford?
I did. Once you kick a dog enough times, they tend to bite back.
Now, you see here, I would consider him on the scale of a sociopath. Okay? Because as you just heard what he just said, okay, he announced that he was a homicidal maniac, which the general public don't know how to respond. They automatically think he's the bad guy. And just like when I'm saying I'm a psychopath, people think I'm automatically the bad guy. That's natural. All right? So we're going to continue this.
I am a homicidal maniac.
Who killed Jennifer Fulford?
I did.
Now, he admitted. See, the thing is that he did. He knows he did it. All right? I'm justifying his action, as he is going to be claimed to dub. And look at, he's going to be claimed as mentally ill. Okay? Because if you listen to what he says, he admitted to killing her. Okay? All right? But what he says next is... Okay, hold on.
I did. Once you kick a dog enough times, they tend to bite back.
All right, here we go. Right there. He says, once you kick a dog enough time, people end up snapping. Okay, and that's exactly what happened to him. He snapped. Okay, let's continue.
And really, they just don't care anymore.
Your plan was you were going to force your way in.
Now, before I continue this, I want you to understand something here. When you snap, you have to defend yourself. There's many ways of going about it. There's the way you can go through the law, like law-abiding citizen, or you can take matters into your own hands, professionally, okay? But if you're doing it professionally, you can't be a psychopath and get caught because you ain't crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's. But let's continue on with this video. Okay.
No, the doorbell works better. She opened the door and let me in.
Why'd you put her in the field?
To leave her there.
This is the most funniest shit ever. So that means he walked into her house and tried to convince her to stop fucking with him, right? I'm assuming this shit, right? Okay, so I'm like, so he had the audacity to premeditate what he's gonna do to this bitch, which if she keep fucking with him. And I think that's really intelligent. I think that's a smart move, okay? And so no one's coming to his assistance. It's like you're in your house and you got an intruder in your house. There are laws in place to where you can't I heard through the grapevine that you can't kill someone in your house. I don't really believe it. But you know how that works, right? I have heard through the grapevine you can't kill someone who's in your house trespassing. Is this true? I heard about it. And I'm like, no, that's not true. That can't be. You're in my house. I'm going to kill you. Okay? And the thing is that there's a law out there somewhere saying, oh, if you don't record yourself doing it and there's no witnesses or no one around, and no matter what happened that may seem out of place, you're in my house. You're going to die. Okay? But let's continue. I digress. I just want to continue on what this man has said here. Okay? Let's continue on now here.
Not to kill her, to leave her there.
Now he just contradicted himself. He just said earlier that he killed her, but then he said right here he didn't mean to kill her. You see, and I'm like, so but let's listen to what else he has to say. Okay, so
Did you bind her hands behind her back?
So that she couldn't leave.
Why did you bind her feet with duct tape?
So she wouldn't walk away.
And why did you wrap her entire head in the duct tape?
Probably so she couldn't scream.
Why did you wrap it so tightly that she couldn't breathe?
I never intended to kill that woman.
You see, there's a point here now here. There's a point that he's making here. He never intended to kill her, but he actually said he did kill her in the beginning. He didn't know. He didn't know any better. So what he's saying, he said he just didn't know any better. He thought that wrapping her up and shit, I think is a false. He's lying, okay? He's definitely lying. You knew if you wrap someone's head up for her to smother, I think she may have smothered to death, okay? I don't know. But woo. He have not thought of things straight through, you can tell. All right, okay, let's continue on with this fucking video, okay?
It was not in my heart to do that. It wasn't what I had planned. I didn't want to kill.
Well, when people say he didn't have any emotions, some people don't express emotions as the way it's fit to be viewed in the public. I am totally emotionless. I do not play with emotions. I will not weep and cry for something I know I didn't do wrong, right? If a dog dies, okay, I will get a little bit more emotional because I have more emotions for animals than humans. So that's just me, not being a psychopath or anything else. It's just my character of type of person. But people will look down on you if you have no emotions, okay? And he said it right here. He didn't want to kill that woman. Okay, so let's continue on now here.
Well, that woman, she never done anything to me. I believe that.
Well, he lied again. He said she never done anything to him. But earlier he said, hey, if you're kicking a dog too many times, something she must have did. I don't know what she did. All right? I don't know what she did. But he went into her house nicely and peacefully. I don't know what he did, guys. I'm just trying to say this is a typical sociopath mentality when you don't think things through. All right, let's continue on now here, okay?
There was collateral damage.
See, now, collateral damage means that some people will get hurt. So I don't know what he relating to. See, trolls, that's the end of the video, by the way, okay? So let's talk about this. Trolls do not hear both sides of the story. They don't know what's going on. So I can't presume that he's a bad man for indirectly killing someone because he might have a mental psychotic breakdown. If he was a beautiful woman, people would view him something different because a beautiful woman usually don't think this way. But a lot of times, white women tend to think psychotically way more than black women do, okay? The numbers just obviously tell it, okay? But this type of person right here, I don't think he's a homicidal maniac, okay? Truthfully, he's not. I believe, truthfully, this wanted some attention. He was lonely. He was angry, okay? There was a woman bothering him or a man. I don't know who it was. I don't know all the details. I'm just assuming, but I'm not saying he's guilty. Okay, to me, it sounds like a great defense case. I don't feel he's strongly guilty. I feel he's morally innocent. There was a reason why he did it. Okay, now when he said some contradicting things like she didn't do nothing to me, she actually did do something to him, but he's not expressing himself here. I don't know. They cut these videos. I'm just going on what I believe is a sociopath. This is a typical sociopath mentality. Okay, all right. Psychopaths are meticulous and they don't get caught by the law. So a lot of times when you have people who assume that a person is a psychopath get caught, that's not a That's not a psychopath. Okay, the iceberg killer. Oh, they call him a psycho. All murderers, they always call them psychopaths. That's typical individual people, worldly people, ignorant people. They always do this. They think all psychopaths are bad, but they don't understand the terminology of it. The psychopathy is completely. It's not in their brain cells. Your manager is a psychopath. How about that? Because he can meticulously get things in order. That's most likely a psychopath. But he's not going to kill you, okay, by thinking psychopathy or psychopathic. But anyway, that's all I really got to say. The difference between a psychopath and a psychopath and a sociopath. Sociopaths will get caught. So they do not think meticulously. They will get caught. They might be a psychopath for so long and then eventually get caught. Okay? But to me, if you get caught, you are a sociopath to me. See the word path, okay? All right? There's a path you choose. Social means that you are thinking like everybody else, okay? Psycho, you're doing psychoanalysis, okay? All right? All right, okay. That's it. That's all I really want to say between these two, okay? You get caught in jail. I was a sociopath when I got caught up. And I didn't even break the law. I was ignorant about the law, see? So I'm a sociopath, right? At the time being. But over time, you become psychotic, okay? See, the whole purpose is to become more wiser, okay? And you become psychotic. Peace. Love you all, but I despise the many, okay? Other than that, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Have a nice day, guys. And I hope you're doing okay. Know thyself more than anything else. If you have sociopathic tendencies, become a psychopath tendencies. Individual, okay? All right? Woo! He's innocent until proven guilty. Most likely he is not guilty. All right, guys. Okay. Peace.